Hey everybody, this is Susan Vivian Kingsley here, and I just want to explain to you about an experience that I had tonight. Since a lot of my YouTube station is a lot about the experiences that I am having, I figured that there are always good things and there are bad things that happen in people's lives. And one of the things that I like to do is I like to be very focused on being very positive when certain things happen in my life, or things that have affected me. I try and take the positive out of as much of the negative that I can, because you have to walk away with a good experience no matter what. And it's the only way that we can learn from our mistakes or move forward, and just take to be humble and mindful about the things that we're experiencing and going through as well. So, one of the things that I wanted to explain to you is a thing that happened to me tonight when I was sitting at dinner. This is not a very nice thing, actually, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to explain. So, if I start to tear up, you'll have to please excuse me, because it is something that actually does bother me and hurts me, and I'm not feeling very good about it, to be honest with you. I'm not at all. So, basically what happened to me tonight was I was sitting with my daughter at the dinner table. We were over at Longhorn Steakhouse, and I love Longhorn. We were having some baby back ribs with some barbecue sauce. It was awesome, and you know what? I loved having a nice dinner with her. And so here I am trying to sit down and have this meal, and when we were done, she had these like little stacks of ribs, and I was like, oh my god, she looks so cute. I gotta get some pictures of her with this like little stack of ribs. So anyway, I'm such a mom, I can't help it. So I go to take the photo, I post it up on to the Instagram, which is like brand new to me because I've only just started it a few days ago. So I'm not used to looking at it. I'm not used to going through news feeds and stuff like that. But I thought it would be really helpful for what I'm trying to do here. And so I go and I go to post a picture, I go to look at the news feed. And as I'm going through the news feed, and it comes up pretty quickly that here we are on the 21st of February. And here on February 2nd, a post was made by somebody that I will not say names because I don't need to be some petty ass bitch about it. But what I will say is that this was somebody that I was dating, and this was somebody that actually kind of wronged me. I really don't appreciate it. So, basically, here's what happened. I go to look up the news feed, and I'm seeing all these pictures of him and, you know, his son, and like I'm talking to his son like all the time. I'm talking to him, and he lives in a different area. He does live in a different area, but that's not really even a big deal. It's just the fact that we even like talk every night all the time. It's just like crazy. Anyway, we've been dating for about 3 months. So he goes and he makes this one post with his son on there, and it's a picture of his son in a video, and I'm like, oh my god, he's so cute. And I go to hit the video, and his son's like, hi, and I'm going, oh my god, that's so adorable. So I go to message underneath it because I thought that maybe I could make a comment about it. And the next thing I know is I look underneath, and it's from February 2nd, the day that this gentleman got back. And I shouldn't even call him a gentleman because there's no gentleman about what he did. He basically posted that and said underneath it, my son says I need to find a new girlfriend. And underneath that, it says hashtag I'll be single forever. So I was like, what? What? For real? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Why would he post something like that when we just had like the most beautiful why would he do that? And why are they still being reposted? That I don't get. And so I thought about it for a few minutes because I didn't want to be like that ridiculous chick who's like, I don't like that. I don't like people like that. So I wrote on there, I said, this makes me very sad. And it did. And still does. Because the next thing I got was a message from Messenger. And the Messenger said, you need to stop reading into things. And I was like, I'm sorry, but that's kind of a little weird. Like, why would you post that? And then he messages me back, and he says, basically, no, this is what he says. He says, wow, and he's actually being a jerk about it. Wow. I told you I don't like to post about my relationship status stuff on my page, which I was like, okay, it's definitely, I think for anybody, is definitely kind of a little bit of a red flag, but I do understand privacy sometimes, because I will tell you that I had somebody who was really kind of a narcissist who had been really trying to mess with me and tried to just do some really awful things for a long, long time. And so I'm kind of like, I don't like that. I do not like the fact that, one, he would have even been a jerk to me about talking to me about it when I really wasn't even being a jerk about it. So when he started to be a jerk, and he says, wow, blah, 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 I messaged him back and I said, wow, the more of the question is, wow, on my part. I don't care that you don't want to post up on Facebook or media pages. I don't even care about that. I get that. If you want to have a little more privacy in your life, I truly get that. And I really don't care. That was a conversation that we definitely had. Now, my question is, why, after we had that experience for that period of all the time that we've had, and the amount of communication that we've had in the process of it all to this date, even yesterday, up until this just a few hours ago, what would possibly be okay about posting something like that and continuing to post it and not think that I have feelings about that? Why do you just not post it at all? If you don't want to post about your relationships and you don't want to post about that kind of stuff, why would you post anything? Who gives a shit? So to me, like, that really freaking hurt. So I said, no. I said, wow, no, I think it's more of the wow factors on my part there, buddy. That's what I said. And I don't appreciate it. And I would rather be very straightforward. I told you no games and there's no sugarcoating anything here. I'm sorry. So he goes, okay. It just short message. Okay. Then you know what he does? He blocks me. So I can't message him back and be like, I just don't understand what's going on. Why would you do that? I don't need to guilt trip him over it. I just want to, we need to have very clear boundary on that level that, what the fuck? No, that's not okay. It's not okay. So, you know what? He blocked me, so I couldn't message him. So I was like, oh, what? I'm like, did he block me? So then I go and I tried to message him on his phone because I figured, okay, did he block me? Like, I was a little confused if he did it or not. So I tried to call him and it just went through. So it just went straight through. I was like, what the hell? And he wasn't answering. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just text him. And so I go to text him. I'm like, what is going on here? Why are you doing this? And my text message wouldn't go through. My Instagram won't go through. And I just had to try the other media just because I was just like, why would he have done that? So, you know what? There's something shady with that. And I'm going to tell you that no woman deserves that. I truly didn't deserve that at all. I don't know what human being would deserve something like that. And any person, guy or woman, who treats somebody like that, it's not acceptable. So if something like that happens to you, and you just, remember, don't ever put up with something like that, because in the long run it's just going to get worse. You don't allow something like that at all. And that hurt me. So my feelings inside are like, I've been hurt. Damn it. It sucks. I just, with the good comes the bad, right? But you know what? Through all of this, I've learned that, I don't deserve that kind of man in my life. And so he's doing me a favor, because even if he came back around, thought I was going to put up with that crap, but I'm Heather motherfucking Susan Vivian Kingsley. Good night.